Good morning. Oh man, this is like the first time I've actually talked this morning. As you can probably tell, I'm worse than I was yesterday. 2 cough drops in my mouth. I just took some Dayquil. I have 45 minutes to make an hour-and-a-half drive. Nothing is going my way. I fell asleep with 2 cough drops in my mouth last night, and my throat did feel a little bit better, but the cough was still there. But I was coughing so much that I threw up, so that's probably not good. My throat definitely feels like it is torn somewhere, so that's all wonderful stuff. I have work at 10 o'clock. At 6:30, we start the memorial services for my co-worker's son that passed away last week. It's gonna be a really sad, somber day, I feel. I have never been to a children's funeral before. Her son was 9. I just can't imagine losing your child. Like, if Lily or Peyton or Patrick passed away, I would lose my mind, and they're not even mine, you know? It's super foggy today. You can kind of tell in the back window, but I'm gonna film it so that you can really get the full experience. And I don't think it would be a vlog if I didn't film traffic, so here we go.
Tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in.
Well, that was a lot worse than I thought it would be. We set up the studio as like a reception area, and after the memorial at the church, we all kind of came together and hung out. I think that it was a good closure for the family. I get really uncomfortable around just death in general. It's one of the things that I've never really been able to deal with very well. I kind of just sat there and wished, you know, happy energies and good thoughts on the family. I've been trying to think of what I can say about what just happened, and all I can really say is that no one should have to lose or bury a child. It's things like that that have made me what I am today. I don't believe in anything. I believe that, you know, if there was some God and he was right and just, like I have been preached my entire life, this wouldn't happen. I think it's really easy to be angry when something like this happens. And I think a lot of people turn to God and all these things that I don't believe in as a way to like cope, but they're never really like actually addressing the issue. They're just pushing it off on something else. And I feel that that is something that I talk about a lot with depression is, you know, instead of our friends and family helping us and addressing those issues with us, they just push it off on someone else. They push it off on the church, or they push it off on a group, or they push it off on a counselor or a psychiatrist. No one actually wants to face that issue. I just can't like stop thinking about the last time that I saw my coworker's son. He was laying on the ground outside the studio, just laying there, completely content with the world and everything in it. And he didn't care that he was right in front of the door. He was just there, and that's where he was happy. And That is how I will always remember him. When I was in high school, one of my friends lost both of her parents very tragically, and we went to the funeral service, and everything was going okay until we heard her sobbing, and that is what sent us over the edge. It wasn't, I mean, yes, we were heartbroken because her parents were gone and they were taken in such a terrible way, but knowing that our most loved friend is going to have to live with that for the rest of her life, and we were feeling that pain through her tears, it was awful. And I felt that again tonight. I definitely have a fever. My eyes feel like they are burning hot coals. My throat also feels like it's becoming quite irritated and a little bloody. My body is very cold, but my face is very, very warm. I'm getting pink. My eyes are turning red, and I know that it just looks like I've been crying, but I haven't cried. I've been taking Dayquil all day long, just trying to keep myself going, but the second I get home, I'm gonna crash. I don't even know if I'm gonna get this video up. Like, I'm gonna be down for the count. Hello. So maybe you noticed I didn't get a video up yesterday. It's because I have never been this sick before, I don't think. I got home from the memorial and I sat down on the couch and I took some NyQuil and was done. I was so done after that. I guess I fell asleep on the couch. Then after a little while, I told Nico I was going to bed, and I came down and went to bed. I had 103 fever last night. I was hallucinating. I had some rough dreams, so I did not have a good night. I'm not gonna make it to color guard again this week. I can barely get out of bed. I just had some soup and I'm just really dizzy, and I don't want this to turn into bronchitis, but it's probably going to, so that's not gonna be fun. But I'm gonna, why is my camera doing that? I'm going to edit some of the footage from yesterday, and then I'm gonna just relax and get some rest and take some more NyQuil and hopefully not hallucinate anymore. Maybe I am hallucinating. The screen on my camera is like twitching. I don't know if it's doing it in the footage, but I'm just gonna rest. I feel terrible. I know I look terrible, but I feel worse than I look. So I just edited the footage that I got today, and it's not very much, and then what I got yesterday, and I cut a ton of it out just because it was not good. I'm gonna add this little clip in, and then I am gonna go to bed. It's 11:35 and I feel really bad about missing yesterday. I woke up this morning, well actually, I woke up at 1 o'clock today, and the first thing I said to Nico was, oh my gosh, did I get my video up last night? And he said no. I'm gonna bunch these two together, and then I think next week I'm gonna try doing Sunday and Wednesday and see how that goes. If I don't end up liking it, and if it doesn't end up really working out, then I'm gonna go back to doing every day. I've had just as many people tell me that they like the everyday as I have people telling me I should do what's best for me, and that Sunday and Wednesdays would be fine for them. My only concern is that I know the people that have told me that they watch them every day. It's for reasons like mine and why I watch vlogs every day. It's so that you can escape from your life for just a few minutes and enjoy someone else's, and I don't want to take that away from anyone. So I'm on the fence about what I want to do. So I might try out the Sunday and Wednesday for a couple weeks, and if I don't like it, just go back to doing every day, because it's not hard. It is a lot of work, but it's nothing major. Doing these 2 days the way I have, I feel like I had to cut more out, and I don't know if I really want to do that. I think the whole point of this is so that you can watch enough footage to where it feels like you're actually going through a full day. So I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna upload this really quickly, and then I will see you guys either tomorrow or I will see you on Sunday.